First thing you're going to want to do is bake some potatoes. I baked mine in the Dutch oven for the first time. They turned out good, should have a nice roasted flavor, but bake them any way that you want and let them cool. Next, you want to cook some bacon any way, however you like to cook it. I like mine baked on a cookie sheet, and I'll cook it to however you like your bacon, whether you like it super crispy or not so crispy. I like mine not so crispy, so I'm calling that good right there. And you can do the bacon and potatoes several hours ahead of time if you'd like, and get most of your prep work done. We're going to start off in a pot with some of our bacon grease, which I forgot to mention. Make sure you say some of it. We want about 2 teaspoons. If you don't want to use bacon grease, you can always use oil or butter, but I want the flavor of the bacon grease. And the reason we need this is because we're going to start off making a roux. To our grease, oil, butter, whatever you decide to use, we're going to add sweet onion and shallots, some salt, and some black pepper. Okay, our shallots are getting crispy, our onions are starting to turn translucent, so now, fogging up the camera, now we're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of flour and mix that around. Okay, now that we've cooked our flour down, remove from heat and add about 1.5 cups of milk and return to the heat and let it thicken. And of course, don't forget to stir while you're letting it thicken, because we don't want it to thicken too fast and we don't want it to stick to the bottom. In the meantime, get some cheddar cheese grated. It's starting to bubble, it's thickening up. We're at a good consistency right there. It's like a really thin gravy. I'm going to stir in 1/2 pound of mild cheddar. I started with half of it, and I'm going to stir that in till it melts down nicely, and then I'll add the other half. Alright, I've added the other half. I'm just going to keep stirring for a couple more minutes till I get all that cheese nice and incorporated into it and all the flavors worked in together. Okay, cheese is all melted good. We're going to add in 1 cup of milk mixed with 2 teaspoons of sodium citrate. And we'll add more milk if we need to. Stir that in nicely. The sodium citrate is optional. It just helps the oil and the cheese and everything mixed together so you get a creamy soup instead of a gritty soup. We're going to stir that for a little bit, let it mix together. Okay, that's thickened up a little bit, smoothed out, only took a couple minutes. Now we're going to take our potatoes that we baked earlier and cube them up and drop them in there. Potatoes are all added. Give that a good mix around and let it cook with those potatoes for a little bit. And I'm going to go chop up the bacon and get it ready to put in there. Bacon is going in now. It's been like 5 more minutes. Got the bacon all chopped up. And this whole time we've just been cooking on a medium-low heat. So right there's 10 slices of bacon, full slices of bacon going in. Now, you don't have to do this, but I want it a little thicker and creamier, so I'm adding in 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Okay, I've got that all mixed in there. Now I'm going to turn the temp up to about medium, and I'm going to bring it to a good simmer, and then I'll turn it back down. Alright, I've got it to a good simmer. It's thickened up nicely. The cream's doing its job. I'm just going to let it simmer here for about 2 minutes, and then I'll turn it back down and add the final ingredient. Okay, I'm happy with the consistency. It looks really good. I've got it turned back down onto low. And the next step, the last final ingredients, is 1 nice dollop of sour cream. I do not like sour cream. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's that I can't even eat it. As soon as it goes in my mouth, my brain says nope, and I have to spit it back out. But I can eat sour cream and cheddar or sour cream and onion chips. So, I can also eat stroganoff. Would I put it raw on my baked potato? No. Do I put it in the soup? Yes, I do. It's really good. So if you can eat the chips, I think you'll like it in the soup as well. But if you're really apprehensive about it, don't put it in there. But I'm just going to mix that sour cream in there really good. And dinner is ready to serve. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate all of your love and support. And we will see you next time. Go get your grub on.